Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about the Arc sketch tool in SolidWorks. So here is the Arc tool. We have the center point arc, the tangent arc, and the 3-point arc. So arcs are good if you're trying to draw, you know, part of a circle that's not a full circle. So some use cases might be if you're trying to draw like, Mickey Mouse ears or something, or maybe you have just any case where you have a partial circle, maybe you're sketching out a moon, then you have like a crescent you're trying to draw, something like that, right? So let's go ahead and sketch the top plane. So we'll look at each one. You have a center point arc. So here we have you start off with the center, and then you click one time and then click a second time. Then that's your center point arc. So I can make this coincident. And to fully define this, you may need to you could add like some center lines as like a reference. So here, maybe I do the center line to each one of these, for example. So here I have a center line going to each of these points, and I could smart dimension maybe the angle for the top, and then maybe the total angle. And maybe you also have a radius. Okay. So if I exit this, you could see that this is fully defined. So that's one way of fully defining your arc here. And then you can also see there's a tangent arc. So tangent arc, it says please select the endpoint of a sketch segment. So we'll need to have an existing sketch first. So like maybe a line tool. And then the tangent, you could click one point and then another point. Then here we have a tangent arc. So essentially makes like a half circle for you. And to fully define this, you would need to specify however long this line segment is. So once you do that, you can see that the sketch is fully defined. So this is good if you're making like a cap on something. For example, you may need to have a tangent. And then lastly, we have the 3-point arc. So we'll go ahead and sketch on top plane. So you have 1 point, 2 point, and then the third point, which drags. So this is pretty similar to that slot feature that we did. But here you could see that this is how you would define it. And then here, I'm just going to make a simple one. I can make this horizontal. And then maybe let's go ahead and add some center lines here. I could, notice I could just do this and define an angle and need to define a radius. So once I do that, the sketch should be fully defined, as you can see here. Then you're pretty much all good. So those are the main things you could do with tangent arcs. And again, as before, we could make this construction if you want it to be a sketch reference, okay? So that's how you could work with the arcs. So if you found this video helpful, give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.